Good day and happy blessed Friday. So, I think I want to talk about the way you move. And of course, I'll share a story. So, years ago, I fell out with a bunch of my girl cousins. And there was a lot of talking around and talking about. But one thing, a lot of what they failed to do was go directly to the person they had an issue with, which just started like this really nasty circle of like rumors, gossip, all that bullshit. And people who know me, one, I don't like to play games, and two, I hate musicals, right? So you can sing and dance all you want to, just say it. What's the point? That's the question that I usually have. So back to the story. Years ago, it was during the time that I had found out I was pregnant, and I wasn't speaking to a cousin of mine who I grew up with, and we were really close. And there was just a lot of talk and a lot of mixing up of information and people getting caught up in she say. And it was a hot mess. Come to find out she was pregnant too at that time. And so our moms thought it was best if we sat down and we spoke. And we did. And in speaking, we were able to clear the air around so many things, so many misconceptions, so many things that such and such has said about this and that and the other. And so we walked away with this, giving each other this word. If you have an issue with me, come to me. If I have an issue with you, I'll come to you. That way we know that we're invested in really this relationship and being honest. Being honest. And that doesn't mean that honesty doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that you're going to get the answers that you thought you were going to get. But you do walk away respecting that other person. However, a lot of people like to live in high school musicals. And I am one person who fucking hated high school. It was just a lot of people talking who didn't know other people, talking about people's business, didn't know other people's business, and just created this really toxic environment. But that happens not just in schools, that happens at work, that happens in families, it happens in relationships, it happens. And so if you find yourself in a very toxic situation, clear the air, go to the person. Don't go behind the person's back and look for information. Ask the person. Get the information that you need. And while raising my son years ago, I used to tell him, you might encounter some things and maybe you step out of character and you do things that you're not proud of. But always be honest with us. Be honest with us so we don't look like jackasses sticking up for you and you know that you were doing something that wasn't right. And to this day, he's honest. He's honest about what he does, what he doesn't do. And that helps us as his parents to be able to have a straight shooter conversation with him and to really guide him or counsel him in the right direction. So if you find yourself in a situation and maybe your feelings are big about something, go to the person, clear the air. But if you're not invested in the relationship and you don't care how it might make someone feel, then move how you move. Move behind their back, move behind in circles, mess up their character, and that way will surely put a nail in the coffin when it comes to the relationship. So it was just a thought I had and I wanted to share. I think oftentimes people don't understand just how important communication is, just how much it can really get to the root of and give clarity and light and insight. So thank you for listening. Please take care of yourselves. Happy blessed Friday.